Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Borussia Dortmund boss now shares Sancho comments. Edin Terzic, manager of Borussia Dortmund, has now shared some comments on Jadon Sancho, which might annoy Manchester United. The 41-year-old was quoted by Foot Mercato. So, what was said about Manchester United outcast Jadon Sancho? Let's take a look. Well, the England international has struggled to rediscover his best form back at the Signal Iduna Park following a loan switch in January. Sancho has registered just 2 assists in 8 appearances for Borussia Dortmund without scoring a goal. Now, Terzic has made some comments on the £73 million man's position, which might upset Manchester United. The German said, "We know that not everyone is at 100%. Jadon hasn't played for a long time and he lacks rhythm. It's often the case that the guys who come back after a long downtime or a long break, they immediately light up at the beginning when everything is new and fun again, and every now and then there is a dip." Sancho said very confidently that his favorite number position is 10. "We know that he can be used very flexibly, but Julian Brandt and Marco Reus did really well on the 10. Claude Makelele claims Manchester United star Casemiro is a better defensive midfielder than he was. Former Chelsea midfielder Claude Makelele has admitted that Manchester United star Casemiro is a better player in the position than he was. Makelele controversially went a step further by also suggesting that the Brazilian is better than Red Devils legend Roy Keane. The ex-France international had the defensive midfield position named after him following his exploits in the role during his illustrious playing career. Goal asked Claude to stay quiet until a better defensive midfielder than him was mentioned, and he kept him mute, while Daniele De Rossi, Declan Rice, Joao Kimmich, Gennaro Gattuso, Keane, Javier Mascherano, and Edgar Davids were mentioned. He broke his silence when Casemiro's name was called, and he explained why. "Yes," Makelele replied when the interviewer expressed his surprise at his answer. He continued, "Because he is young, because it's a new generation, and reminds me of my generation." In his heyday at Real Madrid, the Red Devils star was arguably the best defensive midfielder in the world, winning 3 La Liga titles and 5 Champions League titles in 11 seasons. Casemiro moved to Man United in August 2022 for £60 million and has had some good games. However, the 32-year-old has been unable to replicate the heroics from his Madrid days with United. He is undoubtedly one of the best midfielder in the Premier League, given the quality and experience he brings to the table. Despite this, not many people will agree that he is currently better than Rice or Keane in his playing days, as Makelele suggested. A better playing system will likely get better output from Casemiro, but it remains to be seen if he has a future at Man United, with the club set to make major squad changes this summer. La Liga giants keen on Man United-owned player with 13 goal contributions. Manchester United striker Mason Greenwood does not have a future at Old Trafford, and he is expected to leave the club permanently at the end of the season. According to a report from HITC, the player is keen on continuing in La Liga next season, and it remains to be seen whether any club is willing to provide him with an exit route. The report states that Atletico Madrid and Barcelona are keen on the striker. It will be interesting to see if the two clubs decide to come forward with an offer to sign Greenwood in the summer. The 22-year-old has done quite well for Getafe on loan, where he has scored 8 goals and picked up 5 assists in 26 matches across all competitions. Greenwood was regarded as one of the finest young attacking prospects in English football during his time at Manchester United. He is still young enough to improve and fulfill his tremendous potential. He could prove to be a useful acquisition for the Spanish clubs. The striker has a contract with Manchester United until the summer of 2025, and he will enter the final year of his deal at the end of the season. It's fair to assume that he should be available for a reasonable price. Greenwood is versatile enough to operate as a central striker as well as a winger. His versatility will be an added bonus for Atletico Madrid and Barcelona if they manage to secure his services. As for Manchester United, it's clear that they do not view him as a key part of their plans going forward, and therefore it would be ideal for them to cash in on him. Man United can make statement by signing Benjamin Cesco. Manchester United are likely to pursue a young striker to support Rasmus Højlund this summer, and they have been linked with Bayern Munich striker Matthias Tel over the past few weeks. It was reported that contact had already been established with his entourage, but that appears in vain, with the teenager agreeing to a fresh long-term contract at the German champions. United are now likely to look at an alternative target, and in our opinion, they should return for the services of Cesco, who has started to find his feet in the Bundesliga with RB Leipzig. The Slovenian star was a top target for United during his time at RB Salzburg, but he turned down their advances to join sister club Leipzig, who play a similar kind of football. Cesco started the campaign as a regular on the bench, but he is currently a consistent starter for Leipzig. He has netted 11 goals from just 1,359 minutes during his debut season. He has averaged a goal in every 123 minutes and has netted in 4 of his previous 5 league starts. In comparison, Tel has averaged exactly the same number of minutes per goal for Bayern. The 18-year-old has netted 7 goals from 862 minutes for Bayern under manager Thomas Tuchel. However, Cesco is clearly more talented than Tel at the current point of their respective careers. The 20-year-old has an incredible shot-to-goal conversion rate of 25% in the Bundesliga this term. On the contrary, Tel has managed to convert only 14% of his shots into goals. Cesco is also a better aerial threat in the box than Tel. He has registered 4 headed goals to the latter's 1. Cesco currently has a low €50 million release clause in his contract. We believe United can make a statement by pursuing his services ahead of Premier League rivals Arsenal and Chelsea. Man United should beat Chelsea to signing Athletic Bilbao winger Nico Williams. Manchester United should beat Chelsea to the signature of Athletic Bilbao winger Nico Williams this summer. The Spaniard has been in fantastic form for the La Liga outfit this term, scoring 6 goals and providing 11 assists from 27 appearances in all competitions. His performances have recently caught the eye of Chelsea, and the Telegraph report that the 21-year-old has been added into the Blues transfer shortlist. Williams only signed a new contract in December last year. His wages were increased significantly, but his release clause remains unchanged at £43 million. In our opinion, the Red Devils should go head-to-head with the Blues to sign Williams, who can comfortably operate from both wide attacking roles. Williams has become one of the most sought-after wingers in European football. He made 15 goal contributions in all competitions last season. The Spaniard has already exceeded that tally this term with 17 goal involvements for the Basque outfit. Aside from this, he has also been brilliant with his dribbling. He averages more than 2 take-ons per outing while making 4.3 recoveries and winning 5 duels. His all-round attributes would make him an ideal fit for United. Williams predominantly played from the right wing last term. He has operated as a left winger this campaign. His versatility would make him a valuable signing for any elite club. If United were to pursue his signature, the big stumbling block could be his weekly wage demands. Bilbao recently handed him a huge deal worth £172,000 a week to convince him to stay and avoid leaving on a free transfer at the end of the current campaign. If Williams were to leave Bilbao, he could easily demand £250,000 to £300,000 per week. United are currently in the process of trying to reduce their wage bill. It's a prime reason why they have decided against triggering Rafael Varane's extension clause. Williams' wage demands could be a potential roadblock to United signing him this summer. Jeremy Frooten being closely monitored by Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are believed to be closely monitoring Jeremy Frooten in what could prove to be a major blow for Manchester United transfer plans this summer. Florian Plettenberg reveals the Dutch fullback has moved up in Bayern's field of vision as they seek to begin a comprehensive overhaul of their squad. Bayer Leverkusen, who Frimpong has excelled for this season at right wing back, currently lead Bundesliga with a 10-point advantage over Bayern, having not lost a game this season. With only 10 matches to go, there is recognition privately at the Allianz Arena that Bayern are unlikely to close the gap in time to retain their title. The Dutch defender has scored an impressive 10 goals and provided 10 assists this season, while Grimaldo has combined for 11 goals and 11 assists apiece. It's a truly remarkable rate of attacking contribution for players nominally operating as defenders. Bayern are not the only club to have taken a key interest in Frimpong's form this season, however. Arsenal and Liverpool have both been linked with moves for the 23-year-old, while Real Madrid and Barcelona have also been suggested as possible destinations, as have Manchester United. As relayed here, Old Trafford officials are believed to be long-term admirers of Frimpong, having considered an approach for him last year. This move never materialized, but reports suggest the club wished to revisit the possibility this year, with continued doubts over Aaron Wan-Bissaka's long-term future. While Diogo Dalot has impressed this season, amidst a sea of unimpressive performances by his teammates, there is suggestions a more potent threat from fullback could help unlock United's misfiring attack. The fact Frimpong's goals this season would make him Erik ten Hag's second top scorer tells its own story. Frimpong signed a new deal at the Bay Arena earlier in the season, but it's reported to include a release clause in the region of €45 million, a reasonable fee any major club would be capable of reaching. Man United active in contact with Serie A stars Entourage, with the club already eyeing potential replacement transfer. Manchester United are reportedly active in their contact with the entourage of Juventus defender Gleison Bremer, while Tottenham are also said to have shown an interest in him. Still, it seems Man United are particularly active in their pursuit of Bremer, and it's even led Juve to look at talented young Sporting Lisbon centre-back Ousmane Diomande as a potential replacement in that position, according to El Bianconero. Bremer has shown during his time at Juventus, and it's easy to see why some of the Premier League's top clubs are keen on signing him, as the Brazil international looks like he'd surely have what it takes to shine in English football. United could also really do with freshening up their defensive options in the near future, with Harry Maguire and Rafael Varane not getting any younger and finding themselves in and out of Erik ten Hag's starting lineup throughout most of the season. It wouldn't be too surprising if one or both of those players left Old Trafford in the coming months, and that would make Bremer an ideal replacement in that area of the pitch, with the 26-year-old surely having a good 4 or 5 years left of being at the peak of his powers. Tottenham, meanwhile, don't look in urgent need of signings in defense, as the likes of Sergio Romero and Mickey van de Ven have impressed this season, though more depth is always useful. Ange Postecoglou has made a good start as Spurs boss, but he will surely be keen for more investment in this squad if his side are to be able to keep on competing with the likes of Manchester City, Liverpool, and Arsenal at the very top end of the Premier League table. As we wrap up today's Manchester United news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.